Hey everybody, what's up? It's Killer B, the goddamn Witchfinder General. Got a witch, I'll burn their asses up every goddamn time. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Sorry I was a little late and stuff. Had some technical difficulties and whatnots. But I'm here. We're trying to get a little stream in tonight. There's another topic I wanted to do, but I just decided to just get this one out the way here. I'll probably get on that other one tomorrow. Um, about the booger eater and shit that ran over all them goddamn people and shit in Wisconsin. Fuck. Told y'all motherfuckers. Did I just say this shit last week? Nah, this week. No, last week. Last week. Last week. Told y'all shit. That shit before. Told you last week. I told you before. Told you before that. Told you before that. And before that. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to listen. Told y'all I can start making comedy out of this shit. Y'all motherfuckers hard-headed this shit. Go for all y'all heads over here fucking with this damn magic shit. Same shit gonna happen. It'll be the same shit. And y'all gonna be mad, motherfuckers looking at y'all all funny. But hey, I don't know. Y'all don't want to do nothing about it. So I don't know what else to say. I do my videos for the ones that get some sense. You know what I mean? For the people just peeking in. All right. So Timothy Donaghue. I want to talk a little bit about him tonight. Who is this man? Who is this mysterious man? All right. We're gonna show you some tomfoolery tonight. And there's another YouTuber too. I want you guys to listen to what he said. I'll get the link to his channel and stuff, put it in the chat too for you guys. I don't know, ain't nobody up in here yet. All right. Well, fuck y'all then. But so first of all, I'd like to thank all my supporters and stuff, even though they're not here. Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Sister P, Josh, Nagy Springfield, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent, Myron Edwards, Bill Hill, Victor Always, Sahara Jr., Yasu, and my main man, San Miguel TV. Right? So I got all y'all motherfuckers. But let me put my cash out here. Anybody would like to join the supporters list, you can send a donation cash app at any amount. And whatever the hell name you want me to say, and I'll say it here in every video from here on out. So with that, let's get in my damn theme music, get this thing going. So I think you guys will be able to hear it now. Now that I put it in the browser and playing it from the browser. All right. So anybody pops in and don't hear it, let me know in the chat. Nah, shit. Shit. Well, damn. Can I get one more? Shit. You goddamn right. All right, y'all. All right. All right. Let's get this thing popping here. Ooh, almost close that up. I've been mad as hell. I closed up that box. All right, there we go. So yeah, Timothy Donaghue, right? So let's find out Timothy Donaghue is co-founder of Become a Living God and the creator of the name Become a Living God, right? Um, why isn't anybody talking about him? What's up with this dude? Now, he seems like the real cult leader. And got the junkie and shit as the fall guy. Why he collect all the bread. I don't know. I'm like, well, goddamn, well, what he do? This dude is sit back in the cut. Why wasn't his name brung up with the murder of his two sisters in London, which is a shame. My condolences go out to the family. This shit's horrible. Another thing I found out too, the fucking cops was taking selfies with the bodies. I'm fucking real. I'm fucking real. I'm fucking believable. What a world we live in. They probably was in the Become a Living God cult. The shit. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, but what I got here for y'all tonight. A little unorganized as usual. A little bit more than usual, actually. Close this up. Get some of this stuff out my way so I can see what the hell going on here. All right. All right. And some of the people that's been helping EA get back on his YouTube feed, I got an issue with y'all. For something like this, now, do you agree with what this man has done or the information that he's put out? Do you agree with it? Now, he's like, he ain't no dummy. I'm not going to dog EA out like that. He's not a dummy. Right? And a lot of stuff, like I listened to one of the audiobooks the other night. I was like, oh shit, this shit got some shit in it. All right. Right? You know what I'm saying? I think some of the stuff, like the one that I heard, I forgot the name of it stuff. For somebody that's, you know what I mean? Like, I guess you could say beginning or just starting to look in this direction or whatever. I was like, yo, that shit kind of sums that shit up as far as I know. Right? But it's this other shit. And one of the main problems is that the man lying right in front of y'all, and y'all motherfuckers I'm talking to you, the flunkies and shit. Y'all know he lying. But we can get into that lying shit later, right? And it's accepted. Is that part of the belief? That you can just be a lying motherfucker and that shit all good? Y'all feel me? That you can just sit there and is bullshit a motherfucker out their bread or bullshit a motherfucker out of this or out of that, out of their time, out of their freedom, out of their labor, and that shit all good and shit. I heard y'all don't believe in karma. Like, I'm not saying somebody got to believe in karma or some shit, but is that what it is? Why that other motherfucker and shit? He bugged out and shit. He do whatever he do, whatever. But why he don't look like you, EA? He don't look strung out like you. He look like he probably fuck with some shit, but he don't look like you. EA sitting there looking like he played for White Snake or some shit. But like, know what I'm saying? Do they got you all fucked up like that, EA? They making you do all that shit? Do they persuade you to get the way you get? They convince you to do that? I don't know. You gotta ask these things. Is EA a victim? Huh? This dude, like, he's the editor, right, of the books and stuff. So if those things are written in those books, he okayed them. He saw it. They know the man was fucking with y'all. So like anybody, if they had any type of decency or anything, as a company, at least, as a company, at least, so give some type of condolences to the family or something. Goddamn, y'all niggas donate to the motherfucking like, GoFundMe or some bullshit if they had one? Probably not. Cause just like DA Storm said the other night, like there's some motherfuckers that don't matter. We can just get rid of them motherfuckers and shit. They can't afford a token to have kids. Oh, if they can't afford it, so what? Oh well. The earth is overpopulated. Remember that? Yo, what else up here? I just saw your ass up here. Oh damn, you getting on JS Garrett too? Why you ain't tell me about none of these motherfuckers and shit? I tell your ass some shit, and here come your ass and shit. Yeah, I know that motherfucker. I'm like, well, goddamn, motherfucker. Could have been hit me to all this shit. Shit. Yo, that's a stupid emoji. Yo, you stupid for that. Oh, yo, sleep serving in the hizzle. Neggy gonna get your ass, nigga. Neggy, forget your ass, nigga. You be on your head, nigga. We gotta have that shit. Maybe we could start like a cult debates or some bullshit. Maybe we can still do that shit. At the Neggy give you that L. Then they give you that L and shit. And they'll make you watch you be cracking up right now and shit. But yeah, back to the shit. So Right? Is this nigga the victim and shit? Because this motherfucker's in the cut. I'm just like, yo, who the fuck's this dude? Why he ain't on all them videos? Is that his handler for all y'all conspiracy nuts and shit? Is that EA's handler? Because obviously EA cannot run a business. Obviously. He ain't make a sentence. Seriously. Like, so like, you know, somebody have to be holding his hand at all times. Have to be, literally. This motherfucker took a shot of whiskey, and 15 minutes later, he talking about, oh, I gotta go. I gotta talk to my daughter's teacher, principal, or some shit. I'm like, well, goddamn, motherfucker. Drunk, motherfucker. You're already geeked up on whatever you're geeked up on. Getting geeked up. Getting geeked up. Getting geeked up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this shit crazy. And you got, let's get on this motherfucker. Let's get him out the way. Mr. J.S. Garrett and shit. Let's get J.S. Garrett out the way and shit. Check this shit out, right? All right, you pull this up. This coming from a chick named Tila Petrova. Right? Big girl and shit. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing and shit. Right? Your avatar look different, though. Yeah, your avatar look different and shit. You straight, though. The avatar, you straight. But, all right, let me put it up on the screen and shit. Y'all know I don't know how to act. It's all in fun. Yo, what up, Decipher? Yo, I wanted to do that other one. I gotta do it tomorrow. I ain't get time. I wanted to do it early. I kept putting it off. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just doing this shit here. And leave that one for earlier. I want to do that one in the daytime. Yeah, but that shit crazy, though, Decipher. That's some crazy ass shit. I'm fucking running over motherfuckers. I told these motherfuckers, though, right? Did I tell these motherfuckers this shit was gonna happen? I told you this shit gonna be comedy in a minute, yo. I'm gonna be having bad jokes. Unless motherfuckers better listen. The government need to write me a check, too. Motherfuckers need to write me a check. But let me put old girl up on the screen and shit. All right. There you go. There you go. All right. She cut both of their heads off in half and shit. But we can see her big head, though. That shit crazy. But fuck it. Go ahead, girl. It's your show. You do the fuck you want to do. I feel you. Fuck it. All right. So let me get this part here. Looking for. Listen what this motherfucker say here. All right. Let's have 4 or something. So this girl's talking about cults. Like all these what do you call it? Influential occultists like Aleister Crowley and shit like that, right? Madame Blavatsky or whatever. You got motherfuckers that idolizing these motherfuckers, right? And a lot of people fall for all their extra shit. And it's true, like they said. They said there's a lot of motherfuckers and shit that contribute greatly to this and brought a lot of stuff to the table. But also, the motherfuckers is off as a motherfucker. Like the motherfuckers is bugged out. So what you supposed to be listening to, what you're not supposed to be fucking with. Right? You gotta know the difference. But this shit, as far as I know, and what I observed myself, this shit all individual. You ain't supposed to be fucking with nobody else. You supposed to be doing your motherfucking thing and shit. You supposed to learn this shit on your own. Just like even the goddamn Christian. Do the same goddamn shit. Oh, Sister Cherry gonna kill my ass. Shout out to Sister Cherry. But Cherry, you need to get in on this and stuff. You need to get in on this. But all right, I lost my damn thought. Lost my damn thought. But let's play this thing. Let's listen to what they're saying here.
Like book on it. I'll have to look it up and I'll put it in the description that talks about the threefold law and how it's been corrupted into like this light love. But if people watch his videos, it would be considered satanic nowadays. Founder of was like buddy with Aleister Crowley, and in the videos it seemed like he was downright raping women. So like he was very questionable of a person. He was very paranoid. He talked about Nazis a lot, and he thought his powerful circle would prevent from Nazis coming in.
You hear this shit? That shit crazy as shit. Well, let's go. It's like, coming. What y'all just observe. That's what I tell y'all to do.
He really thought that like Nazis couldn't touch.
He's talking about goddamn Nazis and shit coming in the motherfucking circle or whatever. But you gotta pay attention to these people. You gotta pay attention to what they say. Sometimes you listen to something, you gotta go back and listen to that shit again. And you see a totally different thing going on. Now, we can hear what Mr. J.S. Garrett says, right? On this video. And then we're going to go listen to what he said on his own channel. Now, they said they're talking about don't follow motherfuckers and shit. And we'll hear what he is say.
Touch him if they casted a circle. So there's a level of insanity. But there's been a thing that he brought into path. He brought into this witchcraft. He brought into traditions kind of exposed with Aleister Crowley. So there's still benefits and good. It's just understanding that these people shouldn't be idolized or worshipped. And I want to kind of get more into the Wicca thing because there's more to their story about the whole how it turned into light love. Because it's really ass backwards. But yeah, so I'll kind of give you guys space to see what you guys feel about that or so forth.
I think no one can say that these historical figures weren't good at magic or that they didn't contribute to lay the foundation for people like us to come behind them. But I agree with you. I don't think that they should be idolized. When you got to look at not just their works, but their personal lives. So, Gerald Gardner might have been an awesome practitioner, but if he's raping women, then that's not somebody that I want to learn from or idolize. And,
somebody that he don't want to learn from and idolize. Now, he does not talk about rape. He talking about the whole package. What a motherfucker do, this is what I'm saying. Mr. J.S. Garrett, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong now. You saying any person that does something, what's the word I'm looking for here? That does something that's unethical. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Going around raping bitches and shit, and the motherfucker teach magic, and he got all the dope ass magic shit, right? You don't want to learn from that motherfucker because that's what he does. That you won't idolize nobody like that, right?
We anybody that studied Crowley knows that he was pretty depraved in a lot of ways. And so, yeah, whenever somebody tells me I'm the incarnation of Crowley, I'm like, oh, okay, so what was this like in your past life? And you're like, what?
Listen to what he's saying.
You didn't even know that, did you, motherfucker?
Yeah, no, that's something you would want to admit.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Oh shit! I didn't link
really
up in this
powerful. And there's other issues.
Here's the link. Like, you might want to come out.
I don't know. He did a lot of drugs.
No weird niggas.
He ended up like
put gay porn on.
There's a lot of paranoia for whatever reason when it comes to like the occult and people practicing. And I think it's interesting because like in ancient traditions, people were just working with the gods. People were just there. They were existing. But now we had where Christianity came in. I think there's this level of
hold on one second.
That happens within religion. So when people do tap into the darker things, sometimes it takes them to level.
It's like cool to be part of such and such a group because it's so extreme and outlandish and we're so adversarial, that not really helping yourself at all. I like what you said. We got to find that balance in that place that we got to be.
Yeah, I don't think we all need to be part of a group either. Like I've never joined a cult or a coven or
Really? Really? So you wasn't a member of Become a Living God? I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I could have that shit wrong. Let me know. Anybody up in here know? Am I lying? I'll take it back if I'm lying.
Anything like that. And I've never even come across one that I felt like had anything to offer me. I'd be doing them the favor. I'm all about being extreme in my practice.
Oh, let me back it up.
I
don't think y'all heard him.
I like what you said. We got to find that balance in that place that we got to be.
Yeah, I don't think we all need to be part of a group either. Like I've never joined a cult or a coven or anything like that. And I've never even come across one that I felt like had anything to offer me. I'd be doing them the favor. I'm all about being extreme in my practice.
He never felt he never what?
And I've never even come across one that I felt like had anything to offer me. I'd be doing them the favor.
Never came across one that had something to offer him. Damn, you got it all figured out, dog.
Extreme in my practice, but there is and when I say extreme, I don't mean the extremes that Crowley went to. I don't do anything like that. But as far as being I'm very obsessed with my practice.
Obsessed.
Like I'm always trying to go deeper and discover more and push it to another level. But there's also a point where it becomes unhealthy, to be too
really,
so it is hard to stay balanced and
really.
It's constant work to keep yourself in balance.
Yeah, I would say that that's the constant fight right there. It's constant battle against self. I mean, that's really
if you got a bunch of wackos egging you on the whole time, and that makes it really hard to stay in balance.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I personally
cult members and shit. That what you talking about, bro?
Personally hate the whole guru mentality. People listen to me, and everything else. So no, I think
all right, 80s rock band dude. We gonna move on. We're gonna move on, 80s rock band guy. Okay. Now, y'all heard what he said, right? Y'all heard what he said. I hope y'all listened up. Hope y'all are listening. Right? Okay, look at this. 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 This is the motherfucker. Yeah, this is it. All right. Look what Mr. J.S. Garrett says here. Starting off.
And there's been
look at this one. This motherfucker's a mess.
I don't know if I can say that first word. I'm fabulous.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can.
Really?
I don't.
Wedding.
Okay. Listen. Fair use, motherfuckers. Fair use. Wow, what's
Wedding? How you doing, brother?
I am fucking.
There we go.
All right, what's up, guys? This is Lawless Metaphysics. I'm J.S. Garrett. This is Rurik Douglas, and we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. This is Rurik Douglas, and we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. Rurik Douglas, and we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting.
What?
How you doing, Rurik Douglas? And we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. How you doing, Douglas? And we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. How you doing, Rick Douglas? And we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. How you doing, brother? And we are here with our good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. How you doing,
mentor? But I thought you said ain't nobody ever had nothing to offer you. And this whole not following motherfuckers and shit, right? That you won't associate with nobody and shit that do unethical things. Paraphrase, right?
Douglas, and we are here with our good friend and mentor, EA Koetting. How you doing? Rick Douglas, and we are here with our good friend and mentor, EA Koetting.
What's going on? What's going on here? So you went on that girl channel and said all the stuff you don't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't messing around no crazy people and shit, and people doing unethical things like raping women and shit, right? But your ass is up under this nigga. Right? Right or wrong? And old girl was smart. Shout out to her. She's smart for doing that topic. I thank you. Y'all go over there, subscribe to her, watch her videos if you don't already. And this is the type of people, his mentor, this is his mentor.
And foremost,
Look.
one of the biggest things, insights that I've received directly and repeatedly from Satan.
What?
Is whatever, and repeatedly from Satan, received directly and repeatedly from Satan, received directly and repeatedly from Satan.
Satan talking to this nigga.
Is whatever's going on, you have a choice. You always have a choice. And I've had the choice before me now 3 times, probably in the last 3 months. Maybe
He supposed to be making all that money, and he can't even keep fresh black fingernail polish on his fingers. Explains that shit to me. Look at this is that room he in. That shit probably not made to look like that. That's just what it looked like. People that got shit, you see new things. You see new things. Somebody gotta have it. There's a have it in the midst of this. It can't be avoided.
maybe 6 months. The choice has been very solidly before me. If it gets heavy, are you gonna hide? Are you a hider, or are you gonna show up? And I'll tell you what, my instinct when especially when I feel attacked, when I feel like when absolutely lies are being published internationally about me, it's hard to not take it personally and to feel like that's about me. And yeah, not only did this rock me, but like I'm saying, I've had
Somebody say rock.
3 times now delivered to my doorstep, and I do believe that those were 3 tests that I needed to pass. Of really saying how serious are you, and it's not serious about being, and this is one of the big things. It's not serious about being fanatical. It's serious about being authentically yourself, expressing whatever's true to you. Like
Come on, tell us now.
My job, if you can say I have a job, is to be the lightning rod that has an experience that I can then find ways of communicating to the public through words, through any way that I can use language and video skills, and sometimes silly animations, and whatever I can do to try to show the world what my experience is. That's my whole. Everybody is responsible for their own actions, their own behaviors, and I I'll tell you what, that
it's like he get tired of listening to himself. I'm damn sure tired. This is the shittiest interview yet, like I've seen. It was what this video was for those y'all that saw this. It's basically was him trying to get sympathy from the viewers by telling his background and making it seem all soft and sad and oh, this poor guy. It's a trick. I'm gonna show you who he is in a second. Hold on, I'm just getting started. I forgot to get that shit too. Let me pull that shit up. Wait, get it from here. Should open up. God damn. Come on. So will give me a hard time. Yep. Hold on 1 second here. There we go. Right here. This is what y'all deal with. Shut up, motherfucker. Fuck. Goddamn. Here we go. Oh shit. Laptop there. Hold on 1 second. Damn. All right, we good now. Get this guy up here. Check this out.
What is it like to be you?
I would say it's pretty average, to be honest. If you were on the outside looking in, you would say that it was pretty boring. Because for the most part, I don't. What I tend to do now is I tend to just really stick to myself, because I have to be very careful about how I'm interacting with people and under what context I'm interacting with people. So I tend to limit anything that would be negative for me.
Why do you have to limit yourself?
Because if I encounter a certain kind of person, and if I'm talking to you and I sense a level of weakness, I get kind of the urge to prey upon that in a way. So in order for me to kind of mitigate that, I definitely limit my social interactions. And I have to make sure it happens underneath the right context. Otherwise, I just, I try to stay away from it.
I have to be fully transparent.
Mm-hmm.
When you reached out to me and I read your diagnoses,
Mm-hmm.
I thought to myself, can I trust him?
Mm-hmm.
Can I give him the platform of our audience who I care deeply about?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to try to manipulate me? Are you going to try to manipulate our audience? Are those valid concerns?
Those would be valid concerns for sure. But as I said earlier,
The man telling you himself. This is exactly what cult leaders do. Soon as they meet you, they sizing you up. They lining you up. Just like they say when someone goes to prison, soon as you walk through those walls, everybody's reading your ass. They may walk up to you and say, hey, man, what's going on? And you just might think it's just an innocent, hey, what's going on? You're getting your chow and shit. And, hey, come over here and sit down with us. You think it's cool. Oh, I'm meeting some friends and shit. These motherfuckers plotting on you. Find out everything about you. Oh, you got money? And then they're going to finesse you for everything you got. Oh, shit, I'm fucked up. Well, goddamn. God damn. All right, this is bullshit. All right, this is making me mad. All right, I just fucked this all up. Fuck it. I'm gonna move on. Was that it? All right. All right, get this off of here. Really don't want to go over that. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to be showing you guys. This right here. This guy from Africa that's been observing become a living God. Right? He's been studying Western magic. He said he's a member of Rosicrucians. But we gonna check this dude out here. At first, I was like, where the fuck this dude come from? Like, right? I was like, oh shit. I subscribe to his channel and stuff. It's called Afro Scientific Spirituality. Listen, the man made a lot of sense. Look, said no karma. You see that? So they teach that there's no karma, right? So, and I know for a fact, I've seen a couple sources on this too. If you go against their beliefs, your ass will get kicked out and a post made about you. And that's just the basics of a cult. Like all cults do that shit. When I was in the cult, I was one of the main motherfuckers they sent after the motherfucker. That's why I'm so good what I do now. I was giving it right back to him. But all right, let's go. These kinds. Like, what's ill about this dude is that he don't even live in this country. It is not like he live in like London or some bullshit. This is motherfucking in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So like he definitely got a totally different lifestyle probably than the most of us. Like, you know what I mean? Not saying worse or whatever, but I'm just saying like that's different place. That's different shit. You could probably say America is like Europe or Europe is like America. But I don't think nobody can say, oh, America is like Africa. So he looking at it from a totally different environment. Looking in, observing everything. He got his thing over there in Africa. African spirituality, whatever the fuck they do over there. Right? But he's looking in to what's going over here on the West. And he telling. Good observation, I believe. Oh shit. What up,
Yeah.
nigga?
Yo, what's up?
Chilling. Well, you just woke up or something?
No, I'm just I just thought I'd jump on. How you doing?
Good. So, yeah, I started off slow. Wasn't nobody watching it. I don't even think there's that many people watching me now. Yeah, 2 people. Struggle screaming. But
What's the topic?
Become a Living God
Yeah.
has a co-founder. Goes by the name of Timothy Donaghue.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. Flamboyant motherfucker. He got that whole like gay Rasta surfer dude, like white gay Rasta surfer dude look. If that mean anything to you. And
No,
shit.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Yeah, I say he looked like a white gay Rasta surfer dude. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Like, and this dude is like the head honcho over there. But you know, he sits back in the cut. And like motherfuckers don't even know who he is. He's the editor of the books and all that shit. He's the one that came up with the name Become a Living God. Yup. So with that, why wasn't his name mentioned? Is this shit so his game is so tight that he collected all the bread and shit and got the junkie out there in front of everybody as the fall guy. EA probably doing all this shit for little 20 bags of meth or some shit. They get out, they just keep that motherfucker high and he forget he not getting paid. It just keep him high. Magic. Motherfucker, yeah, you start blah, 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 become a living God. And shit. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. So that I'm starting to think, but I doubt it, right? That EA is a victim. He could be a victim.
I mean, in a sense, but he could also be part like victimizer.
Yeah.
He could be both.
Yep. Now, I ain't cutting no slack, nigga. I ain't cutting the nigga no slack.
I mean, it was that way with Charles Manson. He was both victim and victimizer.
Mm-hmm. That shit's crazy. But this dude, and he got his boy J.S. Garrett, that was another member of the group, I guess you could say, right? And he did an interview with this woman about the dangers of these influential occultists. And should we take them serious and stuff? Like, you know what I mean? Say like Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley did all this stuff for magic and all that, but that motherfucker was doing crazy ass shit, unethical things.
Yeah, he was kind of a bad guy. His personal life was not the best.
Right. So J.S. Garrett, whether whatever people think about that situation, that topic, J.S. Garrett goes on to say that if someone does something like that, I would never follow them or want to learn anything from them. Right? That sounds right, right? Then he goes on to say what he said next, what the motherfucker said next. But it was basically to the same point. I don't forgot already. But we're burning this shit over here. Got my mind fucked up. EA Koetting. So I go to J.S. Garrett's channel where he interviewed EA. After that interview he did with that woman, right? This is like a few days. I think that video was done on the 14th or some shit, right? Now, the first thing out of J.S. Garrett's mouth is, my friend and mentor. He said, my good friend and mentor, E.A. Koetting. But he just went on there and say no. Later on, then he said he don't follow nobody. He said he ain't never met nobody that was worth anything, that had anything worth it to me. But then he gonna go call this man his mentor, a junkie.
Yeah, that doesn't add up.
A junkie. Dude can't even complete a sentence. Not because he's smart enough, but he's high.
Yeah, his brain is spinning. It's going woo.
That shit crazy. And I'm just like, well, goddamn. Do these people even listen to themselves when they be talking? Like, this shit crazy. And you got in EA, it's just like, it's bugged out. Like, he did the interview with those dudes, and he played the victim role, didn't mention no remorse for what happened to those two girls, sisters. Those are sisters. So a mother lost 2 kids. Lost 2 kids. Right? Now check this out. On their birthday. On top of that. On their birthday on top of that. And check this to top it off, Nagy. The goddamn police officers was taking selfies with the dead bodies. I found that shit out today.
I don't even know what to say. That's too crazy, man. That's just
that's crazy, the motherfucker.
What's wrong with those police officers? They should be fired. That's
yeah.
Like,
They resigned.
Oh, that's
balls. They need to get jail time. They need to get just as much time as that dude did.
I mean, that reminds me of when the soldiers did that thing at Abu Ghraib, the whole torturing the inmates and posing with them and all that crap.
Yep. People crave bugged out people.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's why it's not like you don't have to be in some weird ass shit to be around piece of shit motherfuckers. Like it could be like normal everyday stuff. And these motherfuckers just navigating through your fucking existence, fucking shit up. Like the sociopath or the black dude that's a sociopath. You seen that video before, Nagy. Where he's like, he got to distance himself. If he wants to help himself, which is just crazy, thinking that he want to do that because it's a plot for him to get you anyway. Like, you know what I mean? So that shit like a horror movie just hanging out with a motherfucker. And the dude plots on you. Soon as he meets you. Depends on how you interact with him. He feel you out and see what he can get away with. And he said that it's not, and this is why I told somebody today, this is what EA is. And Mr. Nasty's the same way. He the same way. It's a game. So they don't have a conscience. So they could do whatever they want to you, and they feel their conscience don't get to them. They feel no remorse. Just like the dude I had just before you came, I was playing before you got up on here. He says that Become a Living God teaches like against karma. Like they don't believe in karma. So with that, whether you want to believe that or not, like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But their reason for it is like you could go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. And you don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. Just like some of these coaches, right? They talk about cursing motherfuckers and shit. And I'm like, okay, what did this motherfucker do? So you're going to curse a motherfucker to die because, shit. This motherfucker, shit. Well, I'm just trying to think of something real simple. Like he stole your promotion from you. He lied to the boss about you, and you lost your promotion. So
I can actually give you a good example from you know, a cult type thing. There was a guy named L. Ron Hubbard that you probably heard of.
Yep.
He stole a boat from a guy named Jack Parsons, who was a very influential rocket scientist and occultist himself. So what happened is Jack Parsons ended up putting a curse on Hubbard, and after they stole the boat, they ended up in a storm, and somehow they ended up right in front of Jack Parsons.
Oh shit.
Funny story, but yeah, whether that was a total coincidence or not, that was a case of someone got cursed who actually did something wrong and ended up getting busted.
Yep. Wow. But this stuff, man, I don't know. Let me get to this dude over here. So this guy, I like this guy. He's from Africa too, Neggy. He's from Africa. Check this shit out. Here we go.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because he, like I said before you got on here, it's cool. It's real interesting to hear what he says about all this. It's because the motherfucking Africa. So it's like I said, that's totally different from looking into the West, what's going on here from Europe. You know what I'm saying? Because Europe is like basically like America, like basically like, you know what I'm saying? And America is like Europe, Europe is like America in some ways. But Africa, that's some whole other shit. Like it don't have to be an economic thing. It could just be like a cultural kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's different. So he's looking, he said he been following these motherfuckers since the beginning. Since the beginning, he'd been following these people. So, like, he got to observe this shit. And, you know, like, he got his thing over there in Africa or whatever he practiced or whatever. And he studied the shit over here on the internet. And he said, these motherfuckers is crazy. And a lot of them are closet racists, he said. All right, let's go. I'm back. This computer, it wasn't an internet thing. The thing crashes. But what's dope about this computer is like no like startup. This shit just like turns on. Like this shit's crazy. You playing Game Boy or some shit. All right, let me pull this thing up now. Scruggle screen. What the fuck?
Comments. I need people to discuss these points because I know so many magicians in bag, so many followers of EA coatings. This is their mindsets. So please come forward. I want to see you. Come and defend your brother. Part of the reason I'm doing this video, I've seen people defending him online that he was being persecuted by YouTube, that they are trying to censor free speech, that is a victim of censorship. In my opinion, EA Koetting is not a victim of censorship.
There you go.
Okay? EA Koetting deserves to be the platform. He is an extremist preacher. He's encouraging and radicalizing people in the occult.
Hear that shit, Nikki? Hear that
Oh
shit?
yeah, I hear it. I hear it loud and clear.
To the part of extreme occultism. That is the way I view this man. For the last 7 years, I have been listening to EA Coatings. EA Coatings have been teaching us how to deaden our feeling. He has been teaching us how to become living gods, how to live without remorse, how to live a pure, destructive life. of not caring, not feeling, and doing whatever we want to whoever we want, whenever we want, without the fear of having any repercussions or having any blowback or having any recompense for our action. This man has been teaching us to be mindless, brutal sociopaths and assassins. That is what EA Coatings Become a Living God has been teaching people online for as long as they
What
have
it
been
said,
on.
sociopaths and assassins. And a lot of people look funny like, assassin, what do you mean? Shit. You see these people, how they sit up under, oh, EA, man. Yeah, like Mr. D.A. Storm. Somebody that probably could easily be convinced. Can easily be convinced. Yeah, they're trying to take us over. They're trying to put a stop to this. We have to stop this now. Here, take this gun. You have to get rid of this guy. Yeah. Lucifer, protect us. Belial, protect us. And then D.A. Storm go out there, do some dumb shit.
Yeah,
Then,
and then get arrested.
Yup. And tell too. Because D.H. Storm will tell when you get in trouble. That nigga will tell. He'll fucking snitch. For sure. Or it won't work. But it won't work. EA Koetting will be like, I never even talked to that guy before. And then the police say, fuck you, you lying, and go arrest EA Koetting, right? And Mr. Timothy Donaghue will still be sitting there on his couch, chilling, smoking weed and shit. With a whole house full of gay guys and shit, having a ball. And yo, I can imagine that EA Koetting isn't getting any money. And he probably does live in that dungeon.
Online. I know this because I have been a member of BAG. I have been following him for the last 7 years, and I can testify to this fact. And all the people that have been following him knows that what I am saying is true. If anybody want to challenge me, they are free to come on this channel to come and challenge me. This is what I have known of the man. This is the philosophy of the man. And many people around him are always validating him and always supporting him. They say this is the real black magic philosophy of the left hand part, to be a living God, to kill without remorse, to destroy without remorse, to take anything you want from anybody at any time, and you will have no blowback, you will have no repercussion because you are not attached to the action. This is what EA Coatting is teaching on his channel.
That's deep. So you're not attached to the action.
Yeah, that's kind of a spooky way to look at it.
Yeah, that's a real spooky way to look at it. That's a real spooky way to look at that.
And that's what I'm totally against. I'm against that.
That shit is crazy. That's where magic could go get a little like bugged out. Like it is already bugged out, but like, know what I'm saying? When people start thinking like that,
extra bugged out.
Yeah. This is science, the evil.
If he's not creating a legion of psychopaths and sociopaths on this planet, please tell me what he's doing.
He right. He says creating psychopaths and sociopaths.
Yeah, my internet's messing up. It's not working. It's like acting all weird.
All right. I hear you fine though. I loud and clear.
But it every now and then, well, too often does like break. So it's like it's gonna get on my nerves.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate it though.
I'll just watch. But yeah, it's been good to jump on. I I don't know if it's my phone or what, but it just does that. So
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know how that shit be. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Niggy. Y'all go check out Niggy Springfield's channel too. He got some good cult stuff on his channel. And hook him up too, because he's trying to go to motherfucking Japan and shit.
Yeah. I'll be watching. So yeah, thanks for that. Take care, man.
Yep. All right, Niggy. So you see that shit though? Now this man said he was a member. Telling you what it is. Say you were doing attach yourself to the motherfucking goddamn. Said when somebody says they are chaos magicians, means they don't know what they're doing and don't care if they fuck something or somebody up. Well, shit. Well, goddamn. The Storm would definitely, yep. And that nigga tell. Totally nuts how these black magic weirdos act.
Tell me, he has never bring one formula, one solution to any real world problem. We have problem of climate change. We have problem of corruption, of capitalism. He has never bring any solution to any of these problems. What he is pushing is how to destroy established order, how to let unlimited chaos reign on the planet. This is the philosophy I got from him on occultism. In fact, what I will say saved me from not fully destroying my life because of this man is because of my own maturity. As I am learning from him, I am also learning from other people. I am also studying other philosophies. I know that many things is wrong about what he's saying, but why I am trying to wrap my head about it, you will see people that are validating his claim. Other magicians, big magicians will come and they'll be rubbing shoulders with him, validating what he just said, that it is true. So people like us, we keep quiet because we cannot see spirits. He's claiming that he works with the higher echelons of hell, the 9 gatekeepers, all of them are his friends. This is a man that I have heard many times, that Azazel washes plate, have done help him to do the dishes sometimes when it was weak.
Yo, y'all heard that shit? So J.S. Garrett, your mentor, says Azazel does his dishes in the kitchen for him. Siberius, you ever had a demon do the dishes for you? Or drive you to work? Naggy, when you fucking with the shit, you ever had a spirit and shit? Or a demon wash the dishes? Any of y'all cultists out there, y'all ever had a demon do y'all dishes for y'all? Now you're gonna say Siberia's lying. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, yeah, let's go. Shit. Siberia's like this motherfucker, yo.
That Azazel do dishes, wash his plate for him. If Azazel can wash plate for this kind of man, then who is me that have not even been able to summon Azazel? This is the way people will think. He has placed himself higher above everybody that is in the same league with the highest gods on the planet. And he has extra weapons that he can use to kill anybody at any time. He also said that the reason that he left Donaghue Magic alone because none of his enemies, anybody worthy of his attention, are surviving. But I have come to discover that that is a lie. Many of his enemies are still alive.
That's right.
Last year was very, very explosive in Western occultism. So many revolutions happened last year. Many things happened to become a living God. We have the many magicians left. Yuri and the Holy Steward left them. They are still alive. Many magicians that he has pissed off, they are still alive. Even in the latest video, the man that he was molesting is molesting his daughter. He is still alive. And you have astral weapon from Azazel and Raphael. You have not killed these people. So I have to believe that he's lying. He have no such weapons. Okay. Another thing that he said again in one of his philosophies of how to become a living God, or a right, I could not get my head about it, is the right of astrally projecting into a temple and raping a queen. He always call it Danshini queen, raping a Danshini queen on a throne. We give you power of a god. This is a man that have said this very concept many times, that part of becoming a living God is to fly astrally to a certain kingdom of a certain female queen deity, and you have to rape this deity on a throne, the Danshini queen on a throne. And that is how you will get the power of the queen to become a living God. I have never been able to wrap my head on that idea. How can raping a woman give you power to become a god? So
I was trying to figure out what this nigga was saying. I was like, God damn, this fucking goddamn African accent. This shit. About to need subtitles on this motherfucking shit. He said to rip it, and I was ripping, and he's saying rape it. You gotta rape the woman. So part of being a living God, you gotta rape somebody. That shit crazy, yo. You said you gotta astral project. I think I seen that video. And he right. I remember some shit like that back in the day and shit. I remember him saying some shit like that. Like you astral projecting, and you go to see some woman or some bullshit. I think I do remember him saying something like that.
So this man is a violent man. He's a violent man. And he's dangerous. His philosophies is very, very dangerous. I have not even talked about the chakra removal rites that he brought, that you have to remove your chakras from your body for you to become part of a full living God, for you to have no remorse or no connection with.
Y'all hear this shit? A right to remove your chakras. Now, could you imagine what that does to somebody? Not saying that they literally removing their chakras or removing anything. What I mean by that is, hold on a second. What I mean by that is the person that does the right and actually believes that they have no chakras, and the result is whatever it's supposed to mean if you don't got no chakras, for the people that believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit gonna make you into a crazy person. You're gonna be a crazy motherfucker. Because your mind gonna say, I ain't got no chakras. So I'm not supposed to have any remorse or whatever that comes along with it. And these people are gonna believe that. They're gonna act it out. On some crazy people shit. That's like saying you doing a ritual to erase your mind. Now, motherfucker gonna be walking around like he don't got nothing in his mind, like he just blank. Like the orange, you guys ever heard of the orange juice man? The dude that took so much acid. I think that's like a legend. I think that shit's all over the United States. When I was a kid and shit, when we started fucking with shit and whatnot, they said there was a guy that spilled liquid LSD on him, and fucking he never came back for the trip, and he thinks he's a glass of orange juice. And he just walks around all day. telling people don't bump into him. He don't want to. Don't spill me. Don't spill me. And he's stuck on an acid trip where he thinks he's a glass of orange juice. That's what this shit turn your ass into. One of them motherfuckers.
Divinity, you will remove your chakras. I have not been able to wrap my head around this idea because I believe that if
I was gonna say something, but no, I don't agree with that shit. I'll say, why are there any? I'm sure they are, but nothing that's like, what you call it, like mainstream or some shit. I guess you would say. You know how you got like church councils, say like the Baptist fucking church, they got a whole council thing or whatever. Or they got a whatever. They got some kind of organization. Is there anybody in this walk of life that they have some type of organizations or some shit like that? As like underground and shit, as people want to make that shit, it's 2021. It might be time for that shit to protect people somehow, some way. You know, it's supposed to be an individual thing, but still, I don't know. I'm just thinking that is probably
the chakras are removed from the spirit body, the person will have to die because there will be no connection between the person and the physical and the spirit body, and also with the spirit world. So the person will, for your chakras to be removed, you need to actually die. He said that
he said you don't have no chakras, you're sure they die. I like this dude, y'all. I want to get him on my channel, dead ass. He's the shit. I'm gonna watch some more of his videos after the show tonight. The name of his channel is Afro. Wait, hold on. Afro Scientific Spirituality. He says it's a myth, Nagy. Why, you heard that shit before? Don't spill me.
it's possible. Why I am trying to wrap my head around this idea.
He like talking like these American motherfuckers is crazy as shit. You know how we might look at somebody in a different country and shit like, yo, these motherfuckers crazy, the motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you looking at us. These crazy Americans. He seem like a cool dude, though. I think he'd be cool as fuck, yo. He'd be my first African friend and shit. Actually, I got an African dude at school is cool as fuck. He from South Africa and shit. He don't give a fuck. He got bread, though, and shit. That motherfucker got bread. That motherfucker live a rich-ass motherfucking neighborhood. Fucking Easton, Connecticut and shit. I'm like, God damn, nigga, you live in Easton? Like, what the fuck you do for a living, motherfucker? God damn.
Some people came and they supported him. Eric Gonzalez came, said it is true. In fact, he's an expert. And he was charging people money to remove their chakras for about $300. I actually participated in that ride, which did not work for me because I wanted to test it. At the Dark Art Summit, they did the rides. We did many rides, but this chakra removal was the most controversial. This is something that he brought out from nowhere. Somehow, he managed to piss off the whole Asian voodoo community by revealing the secrets that he promised he's not going to reveal. He pissed off the whole.
Those y'all remember that? I'm about to close up a little bit and shit. Ain't nobody watching. But crazy shaman witch doctor going. That's what it was said he. Oh, you heard that shit? That's crazy, yo. How that shit traveled like that. I wonder where that originally came from. Yeah, when EA he said he went to Haiti, but who knows? Did he really go to Haiti? Did that motherfucker really go to Haiti? See how these motherfuckers will pull a fast one on you? How many people would like actually look into that shit? Right? Like you said the other day, nigga, when we were talking about voodoo. Like shit, you gotta go to Haiti and shit, motherfucker. They shit in that shit. Motherfucker, these little bullshit ass American initiation shit. You gotta go there, motherfucker. So like, know what I mean? And how many people gonna like that know about it anyway that'll even ask it you or something? Like, know what I mean? So motherfuckers can tell you anything. And most people gonna believe them. Most people gonna believe him. Like, yeah, look at remember Donaghue told motherfuckers he went to Israel. That nigga ain't going to no goddamn Israel and shit. That nigga ain't never left this motherfucking this island here. They call it the United States. This motherfucker ain't never left this shit. Talking about he went to Israel and shit in Egypt. Lying like a motherfucker. These niggas will take pictures at some theme park shit quick on your ass. If you're dumb and shit, your ass will fucking fall for it. And they'll ride that shit all the way to the bank. Laughing at y'all motherfuckers. But like, I see a lot of occultists like play into a lot of that like weird shit. Not to say like weird shit. I know I'm just using that to be an asshole. But like this motherfucker said, Azazel be doing his dishes and shit. I bet if EA was live streaming right now, had 600 motherfuckers in that motherfucker, right? And he said that dumb shit, motherfuckers would be like, yeah. And some motherfuckers is gonna say they had an experience like that too. Look at remember Trey Tell, Nagy? Talk about he got to the 3rd degree. He was in the supermarket on aisle 6. He said he saw a big light and shit. And he's like, I'm in the 3rd degree. Fucking you stupid retarded motherfucker. Like, what the fuck kind of duck? Like, what was that nigga thinking? Like, who? I know he wasn't talking that shit to me. He wasn't telling my ass that shit. Because I wasn't around right then. That's when I was on my little break and shit. But I was like, well, goddamn. I was like, this nigga crazy as shit. Talking about he reaching the 3rd degree. You in the 3rd degree, all right, motherfucker. Trey Tell dumbass. Hell yeah, that shit was stupid. That shit was stupid as fuck. Goddamn 3rd degree. Judah Nasty's temple man. So you know Trey Tell's son had to be wrong with Trey Tell. This even fix his mouth up. A normal person wouldn't have fixed their mouth up to say no dumb shit like that. And he wasn't kidding. He wasn't kidding. Trying to make SOJ sweat him or some shit. You know I'm in the 3rd degree. What's on you little brothers? You little niggas? I'm Trey Tell. Tor Nice Mafia, motherfucking 3rd degree. And Judah Nazareth sat there and played into that shit too. Yeah, Trey Tell's in the 3rd degree. You remember that shit, Nagy? Judah Nazareth backed him up. He said, Trey got it. He's in the 3rd degree and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, nigga, 3rd degree? Like, seriously, Judah Nazareth? Trey Tell's the head man then. Unbelievable. That shit's sad. I was telling somebody today, Nagy, about the clan suits, the Tor Nice clan suits. Remember those shits? And the darkest motherfucker in the whole group and shit was the only one to buy the clan suit. Yo, no, I forgot about that shit. I gotta remind myself to do that. I wonder if they still got that website up. Traytel still got the Tour Night clothing website where you go get your Tour Night clan suits. That black crispy motherfucker and shit. That motherfucking white TK clan suit on. That shit was funny as hell. That shit tickled the fuck out of me and shit. I was like, I didn't know who he was. I was like, who the fuck this little crispy nigga? Rocking the clan suit and shit. This motherfucker paid for that shit? Cause that Traytel wife, they'll charge you like $300 or some dumb shit for that shit. Ain't no way in hell. Remember, I supposed to be knitting the Tour Night meat trees and shit. Remember that shit? Was you around for that? I think you was around for that, nigga. Well, I supposed to be knitting the hats, the Tour Night hats. Judah try to pump her up to do that shit. All right, I was supposed to try to do that shit. That's a professional woman. Waste her motherfucking time doing that dumb shit. Imagine if you had one of those, nigga, and the clan suits. And those shits is tailor-made too, though. That was dope. The suits is tailor-made. She take your measurement. You had to put your measurements in there. Send your measurements to her. That shit was weak. Tour Night trying to make us wear dresses and shit. Yo, those are like real dresses. Those what they call it, jalalabis. That shit ain't like a normal tour Hebrew Israelite uniform. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit's like some real live dress shit. Nigga, motherfuckers don't wear no jeans under that shit. Motherfucker. You be free the motherfucker under that motherfucker. That shit crazy, man. But what else is going on? I would have skipped to a little thing, and I just want to hear a little bit more of this dude. I get out of here. Step to there, see what he says.
Somebody should come out and tell me why it does not deserve to be deplatformed. Okay? Now that we have seen this, do we really need another EA Koetting?
Nope.
Besides, I believe this man is a drug addict. By being a drug addict, I don't mean marijuana. I am very sure that EA Koetting cannot pass a drug test.
This nigga can't be
Sunday, any given Monday, any given Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. EA Koetting is going to fail a drug test. The man is not stable. He's not stable. So this is not a role model for children. This is not a role model for anybody. Okay? This is my personal opinion. Him taking drugs is...
He see like one, if there is one. He see like one of the African dudes that hang out with Black American people and shit. You know the Africans ain't trying to fuck with us and shit. But this dude seem like he chill and shit. I can fuck with this dude.
Anybody can, but this man is not a role model we should emulate or incorporate his values of destruction and living a life of full-time.
It'd be an ill-ass language barrier, even if you speaking English and shit. It'd be like talking to Malachi and shit. I just be looking at that motherfucking shit like a little puppy. You say something to the little puppy, the motherfucker turn his head and shit, look at you. You gotta decipher that shit. Like, what did he say? You go, your astral project and you rip the weed. You ripper. Like, what? You rip? Rip? I was sitting there 5 minutes. It's like, rip? I kept hearing him saying the motherfucker talking about rape. I was like, oh shit, that's a big difference, motherfucker.
or restricted destruction. This is not the policy. This is not what you want to teach your children. It has to be the platform, and I support it. The thing is that now that he has been the platform, I have seen people trying to instantly take over from him. He has over 80,000 subscribers. They need to go somewhere, right? people are already positioning themselves as the next occult pope on YouTube. This is the problem. Does the occult world really need another ear coatings? Do we really need another pope?
He called it a pope. He called it motherfucking a occult pope, nigga. He talking bad shit, boy. He talking big shit. He probably got some serious shit over there in Africa and shit. Have you fucked up over the goddamn internet? Fuck with old boy here. Shit. Got that gold around his neck and shit. He getting shit. He big time root worker, motherfucker. Big time.
In my previous video, I talked about the concept of simulation and simulacra, how these spiritual constructs are being created by people to trap the spirituality of people, of other people trying to break out of mainstream religion and make them for as much as possible. In my opinion, EA coating was nothing but a simulation. It's a simulation to trap people living mainstream religion. And he was very successful at it, and he have done a lot of damage in the life of so many people. Many people have destroyed their life because of this man. Many people have bought his books, wasted time on him. Many people have taken tattoos that they are going to regret for the rest of their life. Many people have even changed their name.
Heard that? He said, motherfucker got tattoos. They're going to regret that motherfucking shit. It said a lot of people come out of mainstream religion looking for something. People that have been traumatized and stuff. They come around there. They find him looking for something. I found it. I used to watch the motherfucker. I thought he was dope when I first found him and shit. It's high as fuck.
Do so many evil things to follow this man. All what he promises is to take us to the infernal empire. His spirituality have no basis. In my last video, I disproved the origin of the so-called demons he's venerating, and I proved the African ancestry of the demons that is venerating, the African origin, which Eocotis in all his career have refused to acknowledge.
Oh,
he has refused to acknowledge the demons.
Hear that shit? If I'm interpreting what he's saying right, he's saying that all those demons and stuff, they all originate in Africa. I think that's what he's saying. Shit, that's one reason I don't be over there in fucking Africa, niggas. Like that shit. That's great.
African origin of Lucifer, of Lilith, of Lucifer, and the major deities is claims to be venerating the 9 gatekeepers. The African origin have refused to acknowledge that fact. They have refused to teach the real truth to people. What he's pushing for is how to trap people, how to draw people to him, to control the life of people. We never knew that he's planning to set people up to worship him in the future. I see the video where he was shouting at the young artist for refusing to worship him. I was shocked, but I did not say anything.
You hear that?
I have to say something when I saw this crying video because I know that he has no human remorse. Even if half of the world is going to die today by nuclear holocaust, EA Koetting will not bathe an eyelid. He's that kind of person. He will not feel anything. He will even be happy. This man has no human remorse. What he cares about is the bottom line, money. He's very good at selling his products. He's a master marketer.
Some money,
the man
time.
Is a grifter. Plain and simple. He's a grifter. He's nothing good for humanity.
You heard what he said, Nagy? He said if the world comes to an end, EA will sit there and smile about it. That's the same thing Mr. Nasty will do. The same thing. Remember I told you and shit? I said this motherfucker feel like he fucked his whole life up. And he's disgusted with himself and his life. So he wants everybody around him to experience that. Facts. that whole like Jesus Peter's bullshit he be talking and shit. That's the whole thing to get people out of Christianity, for the people that will be Christian. He doing that. He intentionally misleading those people. Intentionally. He even said it. He was talking about somebody and shit, but he talked about himself when he talked. He said, yeah, you know, the type of guy leads you out to the oasis, tell you there's an oasis in the desert, and leads you out there, and you get there, there's no oasis, and that motherfucker just shrug his shoulder and be like, all right, see you later. And just leave your ass there. He said that one time, but he was talking about himself. That's why I said you gotta pay attention to motherfuckers. I said I could be the occult pope. Old Glenn, what do you mean? Or are you just acting up? Old Glenn. Yeah. Malachi accent is crazy. But if you listen to him like for a while, like after a couple of minutes and stuff, then like it sets in your ears right, and you can understand him like regular. But just like right off the rip, talking to him, I'd be like, oh shit. Jamaicans do that shit to me too. Jamaicans start talking to, I don't know what the fuck they saying. And they speaking English. I'm like, oh shit. And I just be looking at them, just smiling and shit. Nodding my head. I'm like, yeah, yep. Yeah, man, know what you mean. Yep. Uh-huh. Doing black people shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know what you mean. That right. Yep. You don't know what the fuck you saying. It's yep. Then.
He's not a good person. So this man has to be deplatformed. And we don't need another EA Coatings. In fact, the occult world we don't need another leader. We don't need heroes. Now that they have been deplatformed, who are the people that actually start to gain? We have seen people coming up, pushing his subscribers. Talk about your friends eating you alive. His so-called friends are now pushing his subscribers. 80,000 subscribers need to go somewhere. I've seen this trend, and it's very sad. The only thing I have for the Western occult community is that spirituality is an individual part.
There you go. Now you
Yeah.
talking. He said it's an individual part. He right.
Be very careful of these people creating these simulations that are planning to trap people inside.
See? Creating simulations to trap people inside. If Mr. Nasty ain't doing that, Nagy, who is? The Torah Temple. Creating a simulation to trap you in. That's what it is. That Hebrew Israelite shit got you thinking that some nigga gonna fall out the goddamn sky and take you up in the sky with him and shit on a goddamn spaceship. And you gonna come back down and shit with swords and shit and kill all the white people. These motherfuckers are crazy, son. And you be in this world, these motherfuckers thinking like they really Israelites, like they really, really, really descended from a mythological character in a book. Fully convinced. Yo, in the ancient days, they was doing it like this. And they ruling they life around some old goddamn down there prehistoric. Oh shit, spilled this shit. Yeah, prehistoric ass motherfucking lifestyle. Fucking caveman shit. Oh, let's play a little bit more of it. Get out of here.
Simulation that is going to come after EA coatings is going to learn from all the mistake of EA coatings, and it's going to be a strong simulation. And this simulation is going to try to use fear to trap people to him, and it's already building this fear ideology around his followers. We already know the people that are coming, and we have seen how prepared they are to take over from EA coatings. But the occult community, left for me alone, I think I have had enough with what I have seen for the last 7 years. I had had enough of Western occultism. I have now gone back to my African spirituality, and I have been teaching online. I believe I've done exposed a lot of things on my channel, more than what most of these people have done in their entire career. Spirituality is easy and free to understand. You don't need to pay money to anybody. You don't need to buy the crap of anybody. Okay?
Right.
You can practice spirituality by just being who you are, with items from your kitchen. That is what I have been doing in this channel, and I do not take money from people. I don't see spirits. I don't claim to get message from the divine, and I don't want to see spirits. And you don't need to see any deity. As long as what you are doing is working for you, you don't need to see any spirit. The
That's
people
right.
that are defrauding other people are people that always claim to be seeing spirits, to be working with spirits. If you are not seeing any deity, it means you are not meant to see them. As far as whatever you are doing is working for you, you should be satisfied with your physical life. There's a reason why you are here in physical form. Okay? So, spirituality should not be something that will make you feel inferior to somebody else. Somebody will say that they are masters of this, they are masters of that, and at the end of the day, they are asking for your money, for your $200, for your $500.
Yep.
The real thing they are interested in is that money, nothing else. All these people coming out to be positioning themselves as leaders, they are snake oil salesmen. They can do nothing for you. Okay? It will be better off if you contact these deities by yourself. It will be very better, much better for you. Okay? So we should be wise in this regard. EA Koetting.
All right. That's it. I'm getting tired. I don't want to fall asleep on your asses. Yep. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Negi, Siberius. Somebody else was up in here too, I thought. Oh yeah, the Cypher. Anybody else up here? Nope. Oh man. Yep. There I go. All right, I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace. Like, share, and subscribe too, motherfuckers. Like, share, and subscribe.